Hello guys and welcome to India for round 17 I think it is, and we're on board with my quali lap. Pretty poor lap to be honest, wasn't really that confident around this track. This is my first stint of qualifying on primes. Very scruffy lap, that was my best time actually. And there was a 56% chance of rain in this race, so after my qualifying lap I was 9th or 10th I think when I set the lap, and then I decided to wait to see where I was and just try and maybe get knocked out of the top 10 so I can choose my tyres for the race to see, because there was a 56% chance of rain. I thought I'd try and I'd like to be able to choose what tyres I start on. And I thought if it's cloudy then I'll start on options, and if it's sunny I'll go for primes and try and hold out till the rain comes. So yeah, my quali lap pretty poor, pretty scruffy. Didn't have overly much practice, and yeah, I was kind of hoping for a top 8 finish to be honest. So as we come around the last corner, missed the apex quite a bit there, but across the line puts me P8 provisionally, but here's the quali results and I get knocked down to P11 thankfully. So I do get knocked out of the top 10, which is what I wanted. So I get to choose my tyres, see Andrew Holmes on pole, LNC with a qualifying there for him, second, Ben Lacey third, RD, Ollie ARL, which is just Ollie Kart, qualified on primes in fourth. So to the race, and you can see that it is sunny. So I decided to go for primes. As we skip to the grid, see all the front runners apart from Ollie Kart I think were on options, and everyone outside the top 10 I think went for primes. Half of the guys said it was a bad decision that they made, but personally I thought it was a good one. So to the lights, 8 for better, and I was hoping for a top 8, so let's see what happens. The lights go out now and we're underway. Flicking up to Rich, see someone's in the wall already. I think that's LNC, unfortunately, from P2. Don't know why or what happened, but into the first corner I make sure I run wide and don't get caught up in any first corner accidents. Just getting a bit bunched up in front as I go round the outside again at the hairpin. And there's a bit of a collision in front, and I just managed to go round the outside and avoid everything there. And I'm up to P6 already from P11, and that's a big gain in 3 corners, even though one of them is not really a corner. But coming down to the end of the straight and outbrake myself, and I didn't actually want to overtake Jort there, but I got the job done. I think I took him with me actually. As you see, he's still tucked behind me, and I would have thought if he didn't come straight on with me then that he would have probably taken the place back. But I'm up to 5th now, so that's a good gain there. Got Techno Elite just in front. I think he was on options. As we're coming round up to this long right-hander corner now. Quite a tricky corner at times, but I seem to do alright there. But you see on the grass on the left-hand side, Ollie Kart has gone off, and I take him, and so I'm up to 4th. And then Techno Elite and Andrew Holmes have a collision, and that's me up to 3rd. So this is an amazing first lap for me. Gained 8 places in 1 lap, and now I'm trying to attack Andrew Holmes into the second lap, onto the second lap even. Getting a bit of a slipstream, getting a tow, but I'm not going to make a move. I'm not close enough really. There's got a long back straight to do that anyway. So I managed to tuck in behind Andrew Holmes, getting up to the T3 hairpin. So try to get the cut back on him. Doesn't work too much, so I tuck into his slipstream. See Ollie Kart's just behind still, so he could get a big gain out of this. But if you remember from last season, me and Andrew Holmes had a quality battle, so it could be very reminiscent to that. As I get him down the straight, and Ollie Kart's got a double toe pretty much, as I tried to park it on the apex and block them both off, go wide a bit, but managed to hold the position. And Ollie Cart tucks in just behind me and in front of Andrew Holmes. So Andrew, big loser there, losing 2 places in one straight. But that's me up to second on my primes and from 11th on the grid within a lap and a half. So that was a quality start for me as we move to lap 3 now. And I see I go a bit wide there and then kind of just skip across the grass and cut the corner. But you've got Ollie Cart right behind me now and kind of muck up this corner. And that gives Ollie Cart the chance to swoop round the outside and take back P2. And that corner that I went wide, it's quite hard I think on cockpit because it's a bit blind, so you have to kind of guess really. But moving on to lap 20 now, I see pretty much how boring the race was. Ollie Cart just stormed away. Now got Ben Alesi in front, who was about 15 seconds in front for a good portion of the race and leading from quite a lot. But at this stint he was still on options, his first set, and it's starting to rain and he's 20 laps on the options and it's just not going to happen. I think he got a puncher, but I came round the outside there and took that place, so that's me up to second. Got Andrew Holmes behind me now in third, although it was Tio, who's my teammate for this race. And I was actually surprisingly comfortable with this race and this gap. I see it's starting to rain now on lap 22, so I come in. My primes have lasted 22 laps quite comfortably, I suppose. So I flick it into the inters. I was thinking about going straight to wets, but I thought, nah, I don't really need to take the risk because he was only told by the team radio that it was light rain. So I thought I'd go for inters, just play it safe and then do what everyone else does really, because I'm not really going to catch Ollie that quickly, and if I take the risk I could end up off the podium. So I come out in second as well as we come up to hairpin. See how the tyres are faring. Is it the right choice? Seems so. On to lap 24 now, and you can see how much heavier the rain has got, and just me going wide there, not really any grip, as I'm just trying to hold on. Considering I hadn't done any wet practice at all, I was actually surprisingly pleased with myself to be able to like keep pace with, or maybe a bit slower than Ollie, but I was keeping Ben at a pretty consistent gap behind me. So into the pits on lap 24 and sticking it onto wets. As you see, Tio and Jay have already been onto the wets. I think Tio must have came in a lap before, and so must have Jay. But I was pretty pleased with my timing and strategy making. I think I made the right calls at the right time, and I'm coming out in P2. And I was pretty pleased overall. You see, I'm on lap 25 already, so there wasn't really much to watch. But coming up to the hairpin now, have I made the right decision? Well, judging from that, no. But I think it was, as it is very wet. You can see how wet it is as you move into lap 30 now, and I'm still in second, comfortable lead to Ben Lacey behind. I think he's about 15, 16 seconds behind. Yeah, 16 seconds. You see Ollie Cart wins the Indian Grand Prix nicely and comfortably there. And yeah, I was really proud of myself here. Those who actually followed all of my videos would know I've not been up this far for a long time. My best result prior to this was a third in Japan. So this was a great result for me, as coming around the last corner, just making sure I don't muck it up. But I think Ben Alesi mucked up that last lap, giving me a bit more room, and that's me across the line for P2. And see, Ollie Cart got a penalty there, so I maybe could have got a bit closer, but I doubt I would have. Anyway, Ben Alesi third on the podium as well. And that was just all in all pretty solid and consistent race for me, and I was really proud of it. So thanks for watching, guys. I know it wasn't much of a video, and that's my season over till the Italy rerun race, so join me then. Thanks, bye.